Some lessons in life do not come gently. They arrive like storms. They rip through everything you thought was secure. They shatter your plans, your confidence, your sense of direction. They leave you standing in the wreckage of what once was, asking why, asking how, asking if you'll ever feel whole again, where the things you've relied on no longer protect you. The moments where you stare at the ceiling in the middle of the night and wonder if anyone understands what you're going through. You try to stay strong, but everything inside feels like it's falling apart. In the small decisions to keep going, in the choice to get up when no one is watching. What they don't see are the moments that shaped it, the setbacks that felt like endings, the rejections that cut deep, the tears that no one talks about. Behind every person who has risen, there is a chapter where they broke, where they questioned everything and kept moving anyway. In the decision to heal, even when you're still hurting, that's when the breaking happens. Not just on the outside, but within. The break between who you were and who you are becoming. But don't. The breaking is sacred. It teaches you who you really are. It removes what no longer serves you. It invites you to become something more than what you thought you were, where you realize that survival and growth are not the same. Survival is holding on. Growth is letting go, but letting go hurts. It tears through your identity. It strips away illusions. It demands that you stop pretending and start rebuilding, not on what was, but on what is true. This is what no one tells you about growth. Before it lifts you, it often breaks you. But if you understand what the breaking really means, you'll realize it's not the end. It's the beginning of something stronger. No one escapes it. At some point, life will test you beyond what you think you can bear. The path you thought was clear will collapse beneath your feet. The relationships you trusted may fall apart. The job, the dream, the future you mapped out may vanish in an instant. But in reality, it's transformation. Like a seed cracking open before it grows. Like a muscle tearing before it gets stronger. Like a heart breaking so it can finally open. You'll feel pain not because you are weak, but because something in you is being forced to wake up. Pain is not the enemy. Numbness is. Pain says something still matters. There's a moment in everyone's story where the world stops making sense. This is the part no one sees. The quiet breaking. The silent battles. You'll question everything, your purpose, your choices, your worth. It will feel like failure. It's not dramatic. It's not loud. It happens in quiet moments. People often look at success and see only the result, the victory, the confidence, the power. You'll be tempted to rush through it, to fix it, to hide it. You will feel like giving up. You might feel forgotten. But keep going. Not because everything will magically get better overnight, but because every step forward is proof that the break didn't destroy you. That version of you was not meant to carry you into this next season. They speak with more honesty. They love with more depth. They see others more clearly. They no longer chase things that are hollow. They no longer pretend to be something they're not. They know what matters, and they fight for it. The break wasn't to ruin you. It was to remake you, to take the fragments and turn them into something more whole than ever before. Not flawless, but real, strong, grounded people who walk with humility because they know what it's like to fall. Where your vision is being rewritten not by the world's expectations, but by your own truth. People who encourage others, not from theory, but from experience. People who stand not because they never stumbled, but because they got back up, again and again. It revealed you. It showed you that you are capable of surviving things you never thought you could. You weren't meant to stay the same. You were meant to evolve, to rise, to step into a life that fits you. Now, that the pain that almost silenced you became the foundation of your roar. That the detour was not a delay. It was your direction, not the one you outgrew. The pain you feel is not the end. It's the passage, the tunnel between who you were and who you are meant to become. It proved that your strength is not in avoiding pain, but in learning from it. You may not be who you used to be, and that's a good thing. There is a quiet power in those who have been broken and rebuilt. So if you're in the middle of that breaking, if everything feels uncertain, if the pain feels overwhelming, breathe. You are not losing yourself. You are meeting yourself. The version of you that doesn't need validation. The version that's tired of pretending. The version that has the courage to start again, not because it's easy, but because it's real. Growth isn't always beautiful at first. It's often lonely. It's uncomfortable. It demands more from you than you ever expected. But it also gives you something in return. A deeper wisdom. A grounded peace. A voice that no longer shakes when it speaks its truth. You won't be the same after this, but that's the point. Do not let this moment define your limits. Let it define your breakthrough. Let it become the story you tell others when they are in their darkness. Let it be the evidence that broken does not mean finished, it means forming. The world needs people who have been broken and built back better. This is not the end of your story. It is the place where your power is being forged, where your voice is being found. You may not see it now, but someday you will look back and realize that what broke you also introduced you to your deepest strength. So keep walking, keep healing, keep rising, because this will break you. But then, it will build you. And when it does, you will never see yourself or the world the same way again.